Hello, and thanks for joining. This is John Bloom of Bloom Consulting, and today I'd like to go over a quick video on how to set up an HDInsight Hadoop cluster on the Microsoft Azure portal. As you can see here, I've already went ahead and created a storage account on the central US resource group, and then I also have a server and a database. So what happens is we go ahead and click this plus button up here, which will prompt us for the data and analytics. And from there, that's the one we want up there, the HDInsight, but you can see that there's a variety of other options with machine learning for R and statistics and algorithms and crunching numbers and setting models and sending test data through, and then finally creating web service for productionization. The data factory is a nice feature for setting up data sources and pipelines to move data throughout the system and really productionizing your infrastructure there. The Event Hub, your Azure Stream Analytics, those are kind of hand in hand. Your Cloudera Enterprise is your Hadoop offering from Cloudera, and 2.3 is the latest offering from Portworx Sandbox at the moment. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and click on the HDInsight. In this case, I like to select HDInsight. Now that has to be lowercase. It likes it with a green checkbox, and then you go ahead and say Hadoop. Although Spark is an up-and-comer in the Hadoop space, in the big data space, I'd like to choose the Windows option instead of the Ubuntu, because I've been using Windows for 20 years and I enjoy it. So anyway, I'll go ahead and select the Microsoft Partner Network. For this one, I'd like to choose the central location because that's where my storage account is, and that makes it nice for billing. The data doesn't have to swap all over the place. For credentials, what happens is, I think I have, nope, I don't. So let me go ahead and grab the password. Nobody saw that because we're on the honor system, and then we go ahead and confirm. Hey, look at that, it matched. Pretty good there. So enable the desktop. Now this expires, I'm going to say go ahead and expire on 24, because that's a good day right there. And then the username I'd like to log on my desktop with is that, and then good enough, and then that seems to match also. Now for the data source, the credentials configured, yep, and then the data source, select method, from all subscriptions, nice, and then the storage account. I believe we already selected the storage account there. Containers, fine. Central US is perfect. Go ahead and select that. Now the pricing tier, I'd like to go ahead and change that to 2 because this is a demo, and there's no need for 4 for this particular demo. Go ahead and say select, optional. Now these two have a lock, not modifiable, but for the script. I did some research yesterday, and I found that you have, in order to get past this, I had to find this URL, and what happens is when the Hadoop HDInsight is created on the cluster, it's going to go ahead and also install R. Now there's other options, such as install Spark, R, SOLR, or Giraffe, but we don't use those at the moment. I just want the R one to show the video. So I'll go ahead and say select, and now I think we're good to go. So I'll click this button here, and it's off and running. And I'll see you in a few minutes because this is going to take a few minutes.